time. How's that? Yay! You all see me shoveling muck. I know, I'm a bit weird. You get used to it. You really do. Oh. Dogs, get out! Dogs are annoying tonight. You know what? Whoops! Oh, silly thing. That way. I did it the wrong way. How's that? Oh, it's not very exciting. Watch me work. But at least I can just sort of think I'm talking to somebody rather than myself. This little walkway here normally is only used for when we do things like vaccinations, to run the sheep in, or if we have to pin somebody in there. What are you doing, you silly phone? Oh, my phone's having issues. To be honest, I should at some point get my phone changed. So yeah, this little bit here I'm doing first. Hi. Coming to use this weekend for pinning sheep in before we vaccinate everybody again, because the second ones are due. We started again after we lost Teddy. You know, the vet said it's not one of these things where if he was vaccinated he definitely wouldn't have died, but he said it's probably worth redoing everybody's vaccination, starting again. Firstly, to make sure everybody's done, because when you buy sheep from other people, you don't always know. Hi guys. Oh dear. Hi Miss Minnie Moo. Yeah, so because this area is quite small up here, once you get sheep in a small area, they tend to just calm down and all stand there. So you're then able just to go in and pull them out, get them, then pull them out and set them free again. But this was used when Jen was sick a couple of weeks ago. We put a bed in there, and then when Sean was in last week, we made it up again. And yeah, now we're supposed to have a few good days. I'm actually managing to get things out of here, clean up a bit. Spring clean in August. That didn't take long. That was good. So this is the goat pen. If you haven't seen it before, it is where I spend a lot of my time looking out, because the goats are messy little things, and there's 5 of them, so you know they are a messy bunch. So what have you been up to today, Miss Minnie Moo and whoever else is on there? Oh dear. Anything exciting? It's 11 PM at the moment, and here's me looking out. 11 PM. But that's because I'll stop that end. That's because this is a horrible job, and I'm neither awake enough nor wanting to work in the heat, because it's been quite warm today. It's been really weird actually. It's been very windy but the wind has been really quite hot. Well, 17 degrees, which is, I don't know, about 66 Fahrenheit. But for here, this time of year, that's quite warm, actually. And it's direct sun here, so yeah. But yeah, it's a good job you can't smell this. Yeah, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. I like that temperature, actually. It's quite nice. But if I've got to muck out, you know, I'm overweight and unfit. 113. I would literally be in the house in a bath of ice cubes. 113. Wow. It was about that when I was down south last month, and it was horrible. I couldn't cope with it. I had a really bad time. I was not a happy bunny. Have the warmth down south. Oh, are you in Gloucestershire? I was at Hartpury a few weeks ago in Gloucestershire. Yeah, I was there for the GBPRE show. It's the National Spanish Horse Show. My friend's horse won. So, all good. I think actually another horse came second. Another friend's horse came third. Another friend's horse came fourth. It's a bit of a small world. I actually only have one part-bred Spanish horse. But a friend of mine is the chairperson of the society, so I try to go down every year and help with the show. Sorry guys, I've just got to push some stuff into the stable. Once it's out of here, it gets pushed into the stable, and then the tractor can come in and get it. The tractor can't get this. Whew! Hi! Show me the message! Horsey World is very small. Right. Hi, Dave. Oh, you go. Ah, there we go. Never had to clean out a goat pen like that. Yeah. That's quite funny, Bayou Homestead. Billy basically goes where he likes, so you know. But I've got 5 of them, so I can't just leave it. With a lot of farm animals, you'll muck out once or twice a year, and you put stuff on top. But the goat pen normally gets a full muck out. Gets skipped out on a regular basis, where you just take the muck out, and it gets a full muck out like this. At worst, once a month. Normally every other week, but at the moment that's not happened. I've been away, not been well. No. Oh, yeah. So what happens is, started with 4, ended with 40. Got down to 6, now got on to 40 again. You're insane! So yeah, down here. See as I'm doing it. It's wet. But if you look, dogs have just gone off being mad. My dogs are crazy. You know what? I'm going to put this on the floor because it's just not working there. Hello. Silly thing. So you can see there where it's wet underneath there, but you can also see on top it's bone dry, and that's because we we top up with fresh shavings, and it just helps. So I'm sure you wanted to see this, you know, all the crap rather than me. But my tripod's being a pain, my phone's being a pain. It's gone 11 o'clock at night, you know, so whatever. Whatever works. So it's all good fun. Has to be done. Yeah, it would be nice to be asleep, but I wasn't able to get to sleep again last night. One thing fibromyalgia does is it throws insomnia at you, and the day before I slept for about 18 hours, and then I couldn't sleep at all last night. I was in a lot of pain, and I had the TENS machine on me, which is a little electrocution type thing. It stimulates your muscles and it disrupts pain signals. So I was doing that last night. Didn't work. To be fair, it normally does, because with fibromyalgia, painkillers don't work really. Very rare. CBD oil works. Sorry guys, I've just got to shift this, it's behind the camera. In the walkway, put it into the stable, then we're all good. We've got a few days of sun. Your age, yeah, exactly. I remember when I used to run a horse yard in Sussex, 3 o'clock one morning, I couldn't sleep, and went out into the muck heap, and I made it nice and neat. That's one thing that really annoys me, with a messy muck heap on a yard. And my liveries, people who kept their horses with me, as much as I loved most of them, they were never any good at keeping a muck heap tidy. So I'd end up doing it. And I remember this one specific time because there was a rugby match going on somewhere, and my neighbours were outside because it was 3 AM, beautiful sunny night, summer's night. They're out at 3 AM listening to the rugby, so I was listening to them and the rugby. Good memories, good times. Ah, dear. That's what you have to do, people. Think of the good times in life. Let's try and push this bit over there. Come on, work. Oh, annoying fork. That's better. I like these forks because they're really lightweight. They're called a Future fork, and they're really, really lightweight, really, really good for mucking out for me. But you can't put as much pressure on them as you can with the metal forks. So there, where I was just trying to push the bedding, it wasn't going, and I'd have just broke the fork if I'd carried on. The head's plastic. The main bit, this bit is aluminium. That bit's plastic. But you can replace those at least. Oh dear. You know what? I might actually cut this very short. I'm more tired than I thought. But I wanted to get it done so I can go in. Well, clean sheets on the bed. Immersion heater's been on. So after this, I can go in the house. A nice, lovely hot shower. And then get in a nice clean bed. Oh, isn't that an amazing feeling? Not that you guys need to know about my bedroom habits, but you know. Sean, who was in here, the sheep, the other day, because he'd been coughing, we think he'd just got something stuck in his throat, so he was fine. He was in for 2 nights, 3 days. He went back out, he was okay. Hi, Mary Beth. The goats aren't happy because they're out at night. But why shouldn't they be out at night when it's lovely and warm? But Seffi wants to come in. Seffi's not going to come in. Martha Moo. Another Instagram message. Does everybody else get Instagram messages that are constantly asking for money off people? Give the whole, this is not a scam. Why'd you have to message people then? Oh dear. It may not be a scam. But, you know, that's kind of annoying me a bit. Sorry guys, you had a quick spin of the... there of the barn. Ooh. The raised bed, which is up here next to me, has been a good success. The goats like it. Especially Billy. Obviously, because, you know, he's obsessed with heights, isn't he? I think he thinks he's an ibex. I want an ibex. They're the completely insane mountain goats that, if you've seen the photos and videos of them walking on the side of a dam, the wall of a dam, amazing. But I think Billy thinks he's one of them, an ibex. But, I said to Ash I'd quite like a couple of ibex. And he said, you know they just jump from building to building, roof to roof, don't you? He said you'd never be able to get them in the pen. Because you'd have to go get them off the roof first. Probably true. Oh dear. So I'm very excited about my new animals. Tomorrow we have a new little girl coming onto the yard, little animal, who her owners have had to give her up very reluctantly. They're doing it for the right reasons, and so tomorrow in the morning I'm picking up a little cat, another little cat, and her name is Violet. She's black and white, mostly white, with beautiful green eyes. She's 5.5, and the family devastated. They lived in the countryside and she was always out hunting, you know, had one other friend, was always out hunting, had a lot of land to roam around, and they moved into a town, and the poor cat, Violet, she's getting too stressed. There are too many cats around. She's struggling for territory. She doesn't want to go out very much anymore, but she doesn't like staying in. So the poor family, you know, they're doing the right thing. They're devastated, but you know, what can you do? If your cat's so stressed it's ended up at the vet's, you know, you can't ignore that. I know people that do, but they seem to be really, really good family, and they want the cat to have the life it needs. And so it was actually pure coincidence that I emailed the rescue same day, I think, that they emailed the rescue, and they said, you know, this is the sort of house that the cat needs. And I messaged them at the same time and said, you know, we have room for another cat. This is our situation. So it's one of those things about timing. It was obviously meant to be, but I really feel for the family. They're so upset. You know, I mean, I've told them they can watch the YouTube videos. I'm sure they'll see her. So, you know, they'll see her on the videos. I've told them they can come visit whenever. And I mean that. Anybody who has ever rehomed an animal with me, I have no problem whatsoever with them coming to visit anytime they like. Doesn't bother me at all. Somebody we bought a couple of ponies off a long time ago said, oh, keep in touch. So we have. And I just stopped because she stopped replying. She was reading my messages and just stopped replying. So I thought, well, you know, the whole, oh, I want to know where my horse has gone. I want to keep in touch forever. I want it to be a forever home, blah, blah, blah. Sadly, there's a load of rubbish in a lot of people. But, you know, I try. I do give them the chance. Is it bad? You're laying in bed, eating a frozen curly whirly. Yes, Rach, it is bad. Get in your car, come over here. No, it's it's not bad. I've actually had to change my top because I was lying in bed earlier because she's not been feeling great today. I was lying in bed watching videos. Hello, Roby. Watching videos on my phone, and Asher got back from the shop, so he got me a chocolate bar, and I ate a bit of it. Fell asleep. And I fell asleep with the chocolate bar up against me, so I got chocolate all over my top. Oh dear. You're also in bed watching. If you ever sold a pony, you'd love to have regular updates. You know, I hate it because I've sold a few, and my plan was always to do that, and to be honest, I kept buying them back, and it was just, it got to the point where I said I can't do it anymore because I want to know how they're doing, and I've lost contact with a few of them, and I hate it because they've been sold on, and you know, one of them I sold for £300, and then the next person sold it on when she said she never would. Turned out she'd sold it on within 2 weeks. And then the woman who had it after that, I found out where she was talking to that woman, and she says, "Oh yeah, sure, she's up for sale, you can buy her if you like." Now bearing in mind, I sold her a year before for 300. She wanted 5 grand off me to buy her back. I said, "I'm really sorry, I can't afford that." So I don't know what happened to her. I don't know where she's gone, and I'm devastated because I didn't want to sell her to the person I did, and I was in a really bad situation, and I didn't trust this person, and a couple of people who I do trust stood up for this person and said, "No, they've changed. They've changed. They're a different person now. It will be good. You know, give her a chance." Gave her a chance. Hadn't changed. It was all just a show. And I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. Because now I don't know where that pony is. I don't know where it is, who's got it. I don't know what it's doing. It could have gone to slaughter for all I know. Laying in bed thinking about a box of blueberry cheesecake ice cream in the fridge. Oh, you lot. Shut up. Come here and help. Whereabouts are you, Mary Beth? Oh dear. Sorry, I've got to push this lot back down. Down the corridor, down the steps, into the stable. I can't get the tractor up here. I can get the tractor into the stable. That's why this is all being pushed into the stable. Oh dear. I'm basically trying to wear myself out because I've got to go out early in the morning to pick up the cat. The new girl. I am still here, guys. Oh, right. Come back. About 50% done. Might leave it at that today. Oh, Georgia Mountains. What are you doing in North Georgia Mountains? In bed at this time of day. Are any of you within sensible distance of Big Bear Homestead? I can't remember where they are, but My head keeps saying Georgia. I could be completely wrong. I need to find blueberry ice cream. A couple of months. Yeah, where do you grow your own blueberries? Do that, Mary Beth. Then you get blueberry ice cream all year round. I was hoping to milk Seffi today, so I split her up again from the kids because they've got to be weaned. They're near enough weaned, but not quite. So I split her up, and then Asher came back. Oh, he works after a frazzle. Okay, I'll let you off then. Asher came back and Seffi was stood at the gate wanting to go back into the paddock. So Asher let her in and he came in and told me. I said she wanted to go in because she wanted to be milked. She wanted the kids to drink from her. And I was going to milk her. But they'd already drank her dry by the time I got back outside. So no milk today. Unfortunately, she's been a bit of a pain in that respect. So she's not bothered about being without the kids until her udder gets full. And she thinks that they should drink. Blueberry bushes. Caught something. Oh no. Cup of tea, never the same. You make it yourself. I don't drink tea or coffee. I'm a really, really bad Brit. I don't drink tea. And we had some people over yesterday. The people that we're getting these 4 new animals from. And Asher brought them their coffee and sat down with it. And the man was most put out that Asher hadn't bought me a cup of tea or coffee. He was really, really put out about it. So I had to explain, but I don't actually drink tea or coffee. So, you know. But yeah, he thought I was weird. I'm very strange. We were talking about some guy they know. They were saying about him having become an alcoholic. And yeah. And you know, they were saying, how could anybody around here become an alcoholic? We're surrounded by distilleries. It's in the water. You're brought up with it. I don't know. It was a good point they made. Very good point. When I was younger, so I'm trying to extend this. Yeah, go on. Go. Sorry guys, messing around with the tripod. When I was younger, it was actually quite common to give kids a little bit of alcohol to make them sleep. So I'd have, you know, like a teaspoonful of sherry brandy. And nowadays people are like, oh my god, that's terrible, you should be taking off your parents. Like, no, 40 years ago it was a bit different, especially where we lived. And it's had the effect on me that I try and drink shorts, they call it sherry or brandy, that sort of stuff. I can't get drunk on it. However, half a pint of cider and I'm giggly. Whole pint of cider and I'm on the floor. It's quite funny. Just want to see if this swallow's nest is still active. I may fall down this big pile of muck I've just put in the way. Can you see it? Oh no, you can't. See it up there above the light? That nest. I think they've all gone now. Yeah, there's nothing in there anymore. Bit of a random place to build the nest. But they were all trying to fly last week, so I think they've all gone now. I was worrying about them getting too hot with that light on, but I can't see anybody. And that's actually an energy saving bulb that Asher put in. One of the first things we did when we got here. Got about 30 balls around the place. You don't really want them on high energy. So I would side no animal. No. Swallows, house martins. They look like swallows, but they look like house martins. I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention, to be honest. That's inside a barn, but yeah. I think swallows do as well. I was told they were swallows. I don't know enough about birds, unfortunately. Might leave the rest of this till tomorrow. I know it's one of those things if you've started you should finish, but I think I'll finish it tomorrow. I've done half an hour. That's good for me. Cleared out that walkway. I've cleared out over 50% or about 50% of the floor space. So I might leave it at that, and then tomorrow, once I've cleared off behind there, then we can tip the raised bed over and I can get under that then. Yeah, let the floor air. That'd be nice. But we're expecting to have good weather for the next sort of 5-6 days. Thanks, Mary Beth. Feels like I did a lot of work. It's not compared to what I used to do. But I think it's about all I can do now. I can show you. Turn the camera. I won't turn it around. Oh well, sorry about this, guys. There you go. You can see where I've done. Haven't done the edge. But I've done there. We've done down there. Yeah, I have to pace myself. I never used to, but now I do. And also done down there. It needs sweeping. It'll look a lot better when it's swept. And now there's a big pile of it there. So I'll get that finished. I'll do that tomorrow. I think I'm going to go in, have a nice hot shower. Try and get some sleep. Yeah, it is Miss Moo. Miss Minnie Moo. Where'd you get your name from, Miss Minnie Moo? I like Minnie Moos. That's it, I can't, if I do too much, if I do too much, I'm not going to be able to wake up in the morning. And I've got to leave the house about 9 AM to pick the cat up. If I don't do enough, I probably won't sleep. Considering I didn't sleep at all last night. That's the cattle court, the big barn that flooded last week. Boom bust effect. Exactly. Go away, Gonzo. He wants to go in here. Not allowed to go in here. Lights off, lights off. Because what they do when they go in there is it's exciting because they're not allowed in there. So when they do go in there and they go, oh, we're not supposed to be in here. Nickname is Moo. Named a calf. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. So do you have cows now? What are you doing, Asher? Sorry? Oh, sorry, I thought you might have found a turkey. Oh, that's so sweet. I really do love cows. They're so intelligent. People don't realise. Asher's wandering around. Where is he? Where's he gone? Oh, he's by the house. There he is. I'm coming in now, Asher. I've done half of it. Oh, dear. It's such a beautiful evening. I'd show you the sheep, but it's all dark. You're right, Gonzo. I don't know where Obi is. He's probably got himself stuck somewhere. Oh, that's a shame. We actually had a cat called Moo. So, we only lost her a few months ago. So we waited a while before saying we could take this new cat on. So excited. Oh dear. And of course we have the new family of 4 of an animal that we don't yet have on the homestead is coming hopefully in a few weeks. And I will say what they are has already been guessed. There's loads of cows around here. Come up here. Come visit here. You get cows everywhere. Bizarrely, there's not, well, I suppose there are a lot of Highland cows around here, but I'd say not as many as I'd have expected. People have got them as sort of a, I suppose a novelty. People have got like 1 or 2, well 2 or 3, rather than, they're not used as a commercial flock around here. They're mostly owned by the distilleries as a way of just a tourist attraction. I needed that. Right guys, I'm going to head off because I need to have a shower and go to bed. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit the thumbs up. Yeah, it's a bit weird actually because Highlands are really, really good for meat, and the older they get, the more the meat matures. It doesn't get bad. It doesn't get like tough like normal cows. Dexter's are the same. But you know, I will have Highland cows one day. Highland coos, let's call them. They're called coos, not cows. You have Dexter cows, Angus cows, and Highland coos. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for joining me, everybody.